Today I'm going to start a new reading vlog. Hey guys, this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to start a new reading vlog. There's some books that I've really been wanting to get to, and I think it will be really fun to kind of vlog and talk about the books as I read them. And this will be a spoiler-free vlog. So this weekend is going to be nothing but reading, crafting, and relaxing. The first book that I want to read on this vlog is The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, and I already started reading this a little bit. But on this book we are following Millie. So Millie lost her job and she was kind of homeless, living in her car, and then she found this job working as a housemaid, and so far it's so intriguing because the lady that she's working for is so difficult. She kind of makes things up, always trying to make her life impossible. Also, Millie is hiding some things herself, so I can't wait to discover a little bit more of this book. The book that is going to be on this vlog is The Breakdown by B.A. Paris. B.A. Paris is also the author of Behind Closed Doors, which is one of my favorite domestic thrillers, so I can't wait to get to this book as well. So on this book we are following Cass, and she is having a really hard time after she found this car in the woods that needed help. She realized that the lady that was in this car was killed, and she's having a really hard time kind of coping with that, and she imagines the killer going after her, and she's also going through some memory loss. She's kind of forgetting every little thing that she does, and I don't know, it just sounds so intriguing. I know B.A. Paris is really good at the whole domestic thriller situation, so excited for this book. And then the last book that I want to get to on this vlog is How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. He is like the master of like horror, and yeah, I'm excited for this book. And all I really know about this book is that these two siblings are trying to sell their parents' house, apparently haunted, and it's full with these like dolls or puppets, and it just sounds really scary, so I can't wait to get to this book. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you enjoy the vlog, and let's get right to it. Good morning. So today is Friday and I am at my first physical therapy appointment for my back. So I also wanted to update you on my progress on my reading. So I am about 50% into the How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix, and I have to say I've reached to the point where it's starting to get a little bit scary and creepy. So if you don't like dolls, you're probably not gonna like this book. For me, it's not super scary, but it has some like images that are probably a little bit creepy, and scariness of having dolls kind of come to life or something like that. And so that is where I am right now. I'm really enjoying the book, and so I'm gonna go into my physical therapy. Then I have a couple meetings today for work, and after that we're just gonna sit down and read. I just wanted to give you a little update. So today is Saturday evening, and most of the day I was relaxing today and just doing some little things around the house. So yesterday I went to physical therapy, and then after that I was just in meetings after meetings and just pretty busy at work, but I was feeling pretty good. But then I had to like take a nap after work, and I did some laundry, but I managed to finish the How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix, and I really like this book. It got a little bit creepy and a little bit scary and maybe tiny bit graphic, I want to say, but I really enjoyed this book. I gave this book a 4.5 star. I started this on Thursday and I finished it by Friday evening, and so yeah, so really enjoyed it. I do recommend it. Now if you are afraid of dolls or puppets, don't pick up this book because it had a lot of those elements. For me, they kind of scare me, but I was looking for something a little bit scary, and I really enjoyed this book. And then I also this morning I started The Breakdown by B.A. Paris, and oh my gosh, I finished this book already because it was so good. It's the type of thriller that you just can't put down. So I listened to this most everything on audiobook, but there is a lot or there's some parts towards the end that's kind of like a log of text messages, so that I definitely had to just like stop the audiobook and look at, because it was kind of weird to listen to text messages, because it has like the time and the date, and some go like back and some, you know, it was a little bit weird to listen on audiobook. I had to visually see it, but most everything was for me on audiobook, and I really enjoyed this book. So this is kind of like a domestic thriller. We're following Cass, and I think, as I mentioned before, she was having she kind of witnessed like a car broke down, and she didn't stop to help the person, and then this person ended up being killed. Later on, she realized she knew the person, and she was having kind of like a lot of remorse coping with that. Also, she was experiencing some memory loss, and her mother had dementia, so she's kind of fearing that she might also be getting dementia. But it got really interesting. Again, it's the type of thriller that you just want to know what is happening next. The twist at the end, I mean, I kind of was expecting a little bit of it, but I still enjoyed the book in general. So for me, this was a 5 stars because this is what I want on a thriller. I wanted to grab my attention. I wanted to make me want to read the whole book in one setting. Now I was listening to this on 2 times speed. That's why it also went super fast, but it was really relaxing. You know, I was doing a little bit of coloring with my daughter today. We watched a little bit of TV as well, and did some crochet, and love this book. I did go and pick up dinner, and because we had to wait a little bit for our order to be ready, we went next door to Ross, and I was actually looking for a yoga mat so I can do my physical therapy at home, because there's some exercises that they sent me to do, and my yoga mat was like broken, so I just needed a little bit of motivation to start with the physical therapy at home. And so I picked this up. I found this really cute water bottle, and I have a water bottle. I actually have a couple, but I like the size of it. I like how small it is, so I think this is gonna be really good to take the physical therapy, mainly because my water bottle, which I have the bigger size, and so when I'm doing the bicycle, especially on the physical therapy, I can't fit my bottle where it needs to go. So I saw this and it was super cute. I love the color, and this was $12. Mainly I got it because I like the color and I needed an excuse to buy it. And then I found these massager, and it's pink. Oh my gosh. And so this was $35. I don't even know what the regular price of this is. This is called Track Relaxation Set. I've been looking for this type of massager that just kind of, I don't know, I just sometimes when I have intense pain on my leg, I look for that, something that is gonna be really strong. I do also have a tense machine, and I have another massager that is more onto like the vibrating side for the leg and the neck and things like that. But I think this one has a little bit more power, and it's pink, so it was perfect for me. So it comes with a little charger, and so yeah, so I'm excited. It comes with an oil. I don't know if I mean, I guess the oil is because if you want to do like a massage therapy, I'll try it because it is lavender and I love lavender oil. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this out of the box, and I just realized this also came charged. So look at that, it's so powerful. This is the lower speed, and then it has 6 levels. Now for the housemaid, I haven't done a lot of progress. I am on chapter 17, so not much was done in terms of like sitting down reading. Probably tomorrow I will sit down and do a little bit of like physical reading in the garden because it is getting really sunny and beautiful out there. So yeah, so right now I'm just going to do a little bit of crafting, relax. I'm actually working on a video class that I haven't done anything today or these past days, so definitely wanna do a little bit more of that. This is just one part of the book. This is gonna have like 2 different sections, and then we're gonna put them all together. So, I ran out of glue, so I didn't run out of glue, but I lost my glue, so I now have to wait for my glue tomorrow. So tomorrow will definitely be a super crafty day. I think that's probably why I was relaxing so much today, because there's only so much you can do without glue. So tomorrow, once we get that glue delivered, I'm going to be crafting all day, hopefully. We also have to go dress shopping because my daughter is graduating from middle school and she needs a dress. We already got her one dress, but I think she needs one more for they're having a dinner, and then they're also having promotion, and they're separate days, so we need 2 dresses. So tomorrow will be a little bit of dress shopping and crafting and hopefully finishing the maid. So it is Monday now, and last night I just spent the rest of the evening relaxing. I did a lot of reading, and also I watched this movie called A Man Named Otto, which I was in the middle of reading the book, so I was kind of holding off on the movie, but I gave up and I watched the movie, and it was so good. It made me cry at so many different points. But anyway, I wanted to give you a quick update on my reading. I am about to get into my physical therapy, and I have this much left into this book, and I am loving it. Like, to be honest, the book is, I guess, separated in 3 parts. And the first part, I was annoyed at the character Millie because she kept describing Nina, who is the woman that she works for, as like someone who was very sloppy and very lazy, and kept pointing at like her eating habits and how she was gaining a lot of weight. And at that point I was about to DNF the book because it was just like a lot of that and just different things that Nina was doing to her. So it's obviously that she didn't like her, and it was kind of pointing a lot of those. But now that I finished part 2, I can see why that was why that was put in the book, because I was like, why do you keep pointing? It seems so unnecessary to point at the weight and eating habits. It just seemed kind of mean, but now I know why, and I'm glad I didn't DNF the book, because once I got to part 2, I could not stop reading. could not stop reading this book. And so I am now on part 3 on page 277. I am about to be done with this book and I cannot wait to finish. So I'm gonna go into my physical therapy. I brought the book with me because after this I have to go to the office, and maybe in my lunchtime I will be able to finish it. But yeah, so good so far. So I can definitely tell this book, it's definitely a 4-star. We'll see how this ends. It might be a 5-star. I don't think I will make it a 5-star because at the beginning of the book, like I said, I was about to DNF because it was a lot of the same things. But definitely recommend. Make it to part 2. It is so good. Hey guys, so I just wanted to give you a quick update because I finished The Housemaid and I am going to eat my words because this book is definitely a 5-star. I know there was a little part at the beginning that I just wasn't connecting with, like the way they were describing the eating habits of Nina and the weight gain, and just I didn't like it. But now that, you know, after you read part 2 and you discover why, it completely changed my mind about the book. But also part 3 just kind of twisted everything, and a lot of things that I wasn't expecting, the way how everything was planned, and absolutely loved it. So I know there is a sequel to this book or a part 2, so I am definitely gonna find that book and read it right away. But yeah, so I think we had a really productive, relaxing reading weekend. I hope that you guys enjoy this vlog, and I will see you on the next one.